think a Mayweather fight can definitely happen in the future. I mean, if that happens in Wembley, it'd be amazing because Wembley is a great venue to take a big fight, and 100% we'll sell that out. Giving the British fans a huge fight like this would be big. Because Mayweather is such a big name as well. But wherever it is, it's a big fight for me, and I'm a boxing fan. I love boxing, and I want to give the other boxing fans around the world a huge fight, and I want to give them some good fights, and that's what I'm here for.
Tell me about the trunk.
Oh, you like the trunk,
so expensive, and there's a lot of people talking about it.
Well, yeah, I've got the most expensive boxing shots I've ever been made. They earn about like $50,000. They're going to be made out of real gold. Stitching, and I'm really blessed to be in a position like this. And I'm a member of a it's called 24K. It's a membership for a clothing membership, and I'm number 47. So I'm a member of this clothing company that makes all my clothing and stuff like that. So that's why we decided to do a boxing kit, and I choose them to do that. So Fight Label made my kit. But it's been done by 24KT.
So Christmas is coming, so if you want to give me like a present, it's okay.
Christmas is coming. What I'm gonna do with the shorts? I mean, I'm gonna see what happens after the fight, and then I'm gonna give away the shorts because either it's charity or something like that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I love to give charity. Yeah, you have to give back. Because what am I gonna do with them? I've won them and I've used them, but I want to give it where it's gonna make a difference in someone's life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Can everyone give him like a step? Did everyone take one step back without stepping on each other?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
All right, so here's what we'll do. You guys go.
Ben, get closer.
You guys, so you guys start right here.
Yep.
All right, and then let's do this half, and then we'll do this half.
Just shoot for all.
Amir, how relieved are you after 12 weeks of finally getting to this point? We're here at Media Week.
12 weeks is a long time. I've been in training camp. It seems forever, and now I'm here. Literally days away from the fight. I'm looking forward to just getting it over with. I mean, I'm up against Devin Alexander, who's also been training very hard, but I think I'm in better condition. I've been working very hard and not made any mistakes in this fight. I can go in there and do what I do best.
Do you have like a pre-fight ritual that you do before you go in the ring?
Well, ritual. I mean, I always, like to, like shower before the fight, do my prayers, meet my mom, and then leave the hotel because I'm just one of them guys. I mean, I've always been doing that. And then once I go to the venue, I like to put my boots and just take my time and relax and chill. So I've always stuck with the same plan all the time, and it's always worked for me.
Keith Thurman just said that you are the most overrated fighter in your division. What do you think about that?
Well, I thought you might think underrated. I mean, because Keith. I've gone in there, I've proven it many times before. For the likes of Maidana, the big names, going to England back and forth, and coming to America. Not many fighters like me would leave England where I can make millions and come to America. So obviously people are going to say that. Look, why have they got my poster out on the Vegas Strip? Why have they got my picture everywhere? Because I must be something special. But people have their own opinions, and I just let it be.
Amir, speaking of that, for some reason or another, you get a lot of criticism. Some of it warranted, some of it not warranted. For you, does it ever get to you or get under your skin?
It never gets to me because I always stay cool about it. And I mean, when you're getting criticism and people are talking about you, it's because you're doing something right, really. But you're always gonna have people who hate you for it, and people just can't see the fact that you're getting a lot of good stuff about. I mean, people are always saying good things about me, but then you'll always get the handful who say bad things. They're only saying that because it's jealousy, I think, more than anything. It never gets to me. It just motivates me. I mean, when people say bad things about me, it's only going to push me and drive me to do more better things and work harder really in the gym. So if they didn't say anything about me, any bad things about me, then maybe I'd be quite lazy and I'll be just going on. But I mean, because they talk bad about me and try to put me down, that just motivates me and drives me to train harder.
Do you pay attention to what's said? Because I know some fighters do go online and they read that stuff, and then they kind of read it and it kind of gets into their head sometimes. But
never. I have like over 1.5 million followers, on Twitter and on Facebook, like 3 million followers. So it never gets to me because look, end of the day, you're always gonna have someone who's not gonna like you or say something bad. But it never gets to me. But I have, what makes up for it is I have so many people who have good messages to send me. I get more good than bad. So yeah.
How is this all so far? It's another fight week.
Another fight week, man.
You see the cameras here. How is it this time?
It's great to be back here in Vegas. I mean, I love Vegas. Love fighting over here. It's a mecca of boxing, and here at the MGM, and not only fighting in the MGM, but being the top of the bill. I mean, that's so special, and it's a great time for me, man. I'm just gonna soak it all in, and I'm gonna make the most of this night.
What do you feel he's gonna come out with the night of the fight?
Well, you know what? Damien Alexander is going to be in the best condition ever because obviously he's going to be up and it's a massive occasion for him. He wants to prove a point, and he knows that winning this fight can take him on to bigger and better things. That's why I'm not taking him lightly. It's going to be a very hard fight, and I've been training very hard, and I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go and do what I do best.
Thank you, Amir.
Thank you very much, sir.
You want one or two questions on this side? Do your division real quick, and then we'll go on the right.
Amir, you're here back in the big lights in Las Vegas for a title fight.
Yeah.
You've had some big setbacks in your career, but you never stop believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think that separates you from a lot of fighters?
Oh, definitely. You know, one thing about me, look, I've had setbacks in my career, and I've come back from it stronger. And I think all fighters should be the same. I mean, you're always going to have setbacks. I mean, it's only going to make you a stronger person. And I think I've proven myself, and proven to other people around there that, look, when Amir has had a setback, he's always come back stronger from it, and it's never got to me, it's never put me down. I mean, I know fighters who have had setbacks and retired, and I know fighters who have just never been the same again. But with me, I mean, I've been knocked out in fights, and I've lost fights that I should have won, but I've never let it get to me. I've just come back stronger from it.
What is it that allows you to keep that confidence and allow yourself to think you could beat any fighter in the world?
It's my religion, it's my faith. I'm a Muslim, and I pray and stuff, and God gives me that strength. I have so many people praying for me, and I have prayers from everyone, my mum and everyone. So things that help and take you to the end. Thank you, bro.
A lot of people talk about the fight with Floyd Mayweather coming up.
Yeah.
But is it important that you do not look over?
Yeah, I'm not looking past this fight. I mean, people can say what they want. I'm not looking past this fight because I know this is a very hard fight, and I don't want to make any mistakes in this fight because in that fight I'll never be there. I've always been close to the Floyd fight, but for some reason, I look past it and I get beat. But now I'm not looking past this fight. This fight is, for me, is the biggest fight.
Last question for you, Amir. Do you think you have a dominant performance Saturday night?
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's going to be a great performance, and you're all going to be happy, man.
Thanks, Amir.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Amir.
How
you been, man?
I'm all right, thank you. How you doing?
Amir, how do you see this fight against Alexander? Tough fight,
Yeah,
similar styles.
We've got very similar styles. Now, guys, when you have similar styles, always it's always a very tricky fight. It's like, at times it's going to be a game of chess, at times it's going to be a fight, at times it's going to be a boxing match. So, we've trained for everything, really. We've done everything we had to do. It's going to be hard. I'm looking past this fight. This fight, for me, is a huge fight. Topping the bill at the MGM Arena, which gives me more motivation and, gives me more confidence. But it's going to be a tough one out there for me, and I'm going to go in there and grab it with both hands.
You headline a card here when also there's another fight going on, just down the street, more or less. How does that help or hurt boxing, do you think?
I think, with me and Bradley are the same weight, and we've got history in the past when he should have fought me and he avoided me twice. So really, I'm just showing him that, look, I am the bigger name in boxing. I am the bigger fish because, look, everywhere you go in Vegas, people are talking about one fight. Even though there's two fights on the night, people are talking about one fight, which is Amir Khan's fight against Alexander. No one's talking about. I've not heard many people talk about that Bradley fight. But this is boxing. Look, people know what's going to be a good fight, what's going to be an exciting fight, and that's what we're going to give in the MGM. It's going to be a good fight for the viewers who come to watch the fight. They're going to be more than happy to see a good performance.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
And a great event.
Thanks, Amir.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.